I was reading your fine work in the Denver Post, and you mentioned don't be surprised if Bruce Brown is finishing games.
Oh
I
yeah.
ask you, if he's finishing games, who isn't? Who in the starting five is not? Because Aaron Gordon gets to slide back into where I think he is great, and that is, a defense first, cutting, slashing, rebound grabbing, finishing role player. So who's not finishing?
Look, I'm going to give Michael Porter Jr. credit because he has some self-awareness at this stage of his career. He knows that he has a reputation of being a defensive mark, that teams go at him in the postseason. So he has talked openly about improving his defense, and he knows it was kind of interesting. He said, in order to stay on the court in crunch time, you need to be one of the biggest difference makers in Michael Malone's rotation. Now, difference maker is not necessarily a defensive stopper. And so I would like to parse those words because I think Michael Malone, if given truth serum, is going to want the best defensive five
Mm-hmm.
that he can. And oh, by the way, Jamal and Joker, they can handle the offense. That's not going to be a problem. But you pair those two with Contavious Caldwell Pope, Bruce Brown, and Aaron Gordon, that 2 through 4, they can switch everything. They can lock down opposing wings. They can lock down guards. I know everyone makes fun of Joker, the lack of verticality. He's a really smart defender.
Right.
Whether he's as effective as, a Rudy Gobert, obviously that's not the case. But he's a really smart defender. He uses his hands really well. And in a team concept, he's extremely valuable. So I think Bruce Brown will close games. That being said, if MPJ is cooking, and I will give him credit, I think he's shown a lot of defensive engagement in these preseason games. Like, again, he knows where his lapses are. And so whether somebody got to him, Malone got to him, whatever, he needs to get better on defense. I've seen improved effort. Whether that translates to the regular season, we'll see. We're going to get answers very quickly, who's on the floor in crunch time, because Michael Malone doesn't mess around. If Bruce Brown's going to give you the better chance to win, we're going to see Mr. 1 through 5 BB.
Boy, I tell you what, if you have a young max player who is scoring the ball efficiently, not finishing games, especially this particular guy who, let's be honest, sometimes the head's a bigger concern than the back.
Your
There could be
words,
some.
not mine.
Okay. I'll be honest and you'll be diplomatic. Uh, that could get interesting.